This week on the Movie Rebrew, we get together and go over our lists of top 10 movies 2014.
Took you a while to get that out.
Yeah, I didn't know what I was going to say.
Well, it's top 10 list.
Pretty self-explanatory.
That's all you gotta do.
Thanks, Ben.
You're welcome.
It's the Movie Rebrew. Hey, and welcome to episode 125.
Did you do that on purpose?
Yeah, of the Movie Rebrew. I'm Josh, WRB.
And I'm Ben. Yes, 403. Right?
Yeah, you can check out my YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/JoshWRB. I'm uploading every day there now because this show only exists one day a year now.
And you can check out my Twitter and Instagram, because I don't do anything.
I love videos.
If you want a whole lot of nothing, check my stuff out.
He's probably got a YouTube channel too.
I make sure to
He's a lurker.
I make sure to do nothing every day. Okay, sure.
Number 10.
Should we do a drum roll? Okay, my number 10 of 2014 is the movie Chef.
Not Chief.
No. Chief. I like this movie a lot. I like Jon Favreau.
Yeah.
It's a nice little movie. It's the first one he's done since, I guess, Iron Man 2. A simple story, and it was just a really well-done film. I quite liked it. And a lot of food porn in this as well, too.
Food trucks.
Yeah.
Okay, my number 10 is a horror film from Australia. It is The Babadook.
Babadook.
It's The Babadook.
Babadook.
You didn't even see it.
But I saw the poster where it says, like, if it's in a book, you can have a look. It's the Babadook. So it all rhymes.
Babadook. That's what he says in the movie.
Babadook.
Yeah, it's pretty creepy. The acting isn't the greatest, but it's a must-see because it's fucking pretty terrifying if you think about it.
Yeah, you read a book and this thing comes out.
And makes you kill your kids and shit. And that's cool.
Really? Oh, shit. I should have saw it.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked, man.
Ben. My number 9 is Guardians of the Galaxy.
Wow. I thought it would be a little higher.
I just put it down there because I thought there was a lot of, I don't know. I think I just pushed it down because it's such a big movie.
So what? The watchability of that is huge.
It's huge, yeah, and it was a really well done movie. It was really funny and everything, but I just thought in the scope of like how many Marvel movies come out in a year compared to...
Yes, that said, it was the first movie last year that I saw that I could not wait to own and could not wait to go and see again in the theaters and was so excited after leaving because I didn't know what... Well, actually, I knew what I was going to get because I went and saw the 17-minute, but...
But we like this one. How is Captain America on your list?
No.
It's not on mine either.
No.
But we both loved Captain
Yeah.
America.
Nightcrawler, my number 9.
Nightcrawler.
That is a cool
This
freaking movie.
was
It's not a
really
Marvel.
damn good. And
No,
for some
and it's
reason,
Jake
I
Gyllenhaal
skipped
acting
over this
creepy. He does
during
that very
the
well.
episode, so
He
Okay.
does.
here's a little
Number 8, Ben.
voiceover
It's like a TMZ
part to
biography.
show that
Interstellar
It
is
was
my
my
number 8. Christopher Nolan. Not as well received as a lot of people might have thought for a Christopher Nolan movie.
Number 8 for me is The Imitation Game. It's about war and a gay guy that makes war go away. Okay.
Oh my god.
Go, man. It was awesome. It was a really well done movie. I can't believe it didn't make your list.
I thought it was really good, but I think it reminded me too much of other movies that I've seen, which is probably why I didn't make the list. My number 7 is Inherent Vice, Paul Thomas Anderson.
8.
No.
Oh,
it's
wait,
7.
yeah, 7.
You haven't seen Inherent Vice yet.
No, I didn't watch it yet.
You should watch it, but you might not like it.
I probably won't. That's why I didn't watch it. Knew it wasn't going to make my list, so I just
But
didn't
it's
watch it.
hilarious.
I know. I'm still going to watch it, but whatever.
Martin Short's character in the...
Yeah, I saw him on Tonight Show in the clip and stuff.
Yeah.
It looks pretty funny.
It's hilarious. If you don't like movies that make sense, then watch this movie.
Okay, my number 7 is the Lego Movie, and that is hilarious. Did you see it?
No.
What the hell, man? I've seen it 3 times, and I thought it started off as number 4 on my list.
I have it downloaded. I just never watched it.
Dude, it is amazing.
What's that song from the Lego?
Everything is awesome.
That's it?
Yeah.
That's a good song.
Yeah.
You just said like one line, and it's pretty good.
It's Tegan and Sarah and The Lonely Island wrote it.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Weird.
And they're nominated for an Oscar for that song.
This out.
My
Seriously.
number 6 is Birdman. Movie about a Birdman who's trying to put on a play that's not about Birdmans, starring Michael Keaton.
He's awesome. Love him.
Who was Batman, which was an interesting twist.
This is where our list will start to do the flip-flop. My number 6 is Interstellar, because you already said it.
Please tell us about
Matt
Interstellar.
Damon in it was fucking crazy.
When he shows up,
Yeah,
like
it's
when there's that sort of like that anticipation for like who's gonna be in the box. Like,
Yeah,
when they're
and it's
opening
Matt
it and they
Damon.
peel back the thing, and it was like, who is it already? And it's Matt Damon, and it was just like, oh, it's Matt Damon.
but he was awesome.
Yeah,
and he was like,
awesome. He was a little chubbier too, chubby Matt Damon.
that is just like the coolest space movie I think I've ever seen. That's the thing that Christopher Nolan does best. He makes you question everything you just watched, but have no answers, just like Inception. There's so many things wrong with it, but it's still so good.
That's true. His scripts are shoddy sometimes, but his movies are just epic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Epic
Anyways,
proportions. Number 5, Ben.
number 5 is St. Vincent. This didn't make your list, and you didn't even like St. Vincent. Did you like St. Vincent?
Yes, I did like St. Vincent.
But it didn't make your list.
No, it didn't make my list.
Okay. It made my list. 1, because I love Bill Murray, and 2, I thought it was a really good movie.
It was good. It just, yeah, no, it didn't. Because my number 5 is Gone Girl.
Ugh, Gone Girl.
You didn't like it?
No, I loved it,
Yeah, it's amazing.
but I liked it for different reasons.
What do you mean different reasons?
I loved it, but I didn't like, oh, that movie is just so, it made me feel so happy. It made me
Obviously.
feel the exact opposite.
Yeah, exactly. But I love Fincher films for that very reason. Except Zodiac, because I hadn't seen it. I've owned it forever, and I finally put it on. I put it on a little too late because it's a 3-hour movie, and it sucked so bad.
It was a little long.
It's too long, and there's too much time going. Like, every scene is like 10 days later, 2.5 days later, 2 years later, 7 months later. Every 2 minutes in the movie, it's like, what the fuck is going on?
Because it's
I know, but it's annoying.
Yeah.
They should have chose 3 separate times and jumped to them.
Yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of Zodiac either, now that you mention it.
Yeah,
Even though a lot of people say it was one of his best.
I don't think so at all, because Gone Girl is one of his best.
Okay, well, my number 4 is Gone Girl. Can we talk about it again?
See, this is what I said. This is when our lists start to do the flip-flop, so yeah.
It made me feel sick at the very end,
Yeah,
you know?
defeated.
Defeated, yes.
Like Ben Affleck's character, he's pretty much defeated, and
Yeah.
and
Do you think it's just a metaphor for marriage?
yeah. Well,
And
that's
that-
why the beginning and end starts with the "I want to crack your fucking head open, shut the hell up."
Well,
line.
really, he just wants to know what's going on. Like when she's talking about all those flashback moments, like when they're in Paris and stuff, and they're having sex in the bookshop and everything.
yeah.
It makes you kind of wonder: is like, did any of that even happen?
Yeah, it did.
But it might not have, because clearly these two people are lying to each other the entire movie. So it makes you wonder.
Not
it's
about the
like-
bed sheets.
No, but it makes you wonder, like,
Everything.
did any of that actually happen, or was it just someone making up a story the entire time?
I don't know. But
Anyways.
my number 4 is Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
What was that, 6 on yours? Or no, that
9.
was like 9.
9.
Like I said before, this is like the first movie I saw last year that I could not wait to own and watch again. And I watched it again then bought it, then watched it again. So I've already seen it 3 times.
What do you
Just
think?
like
What do you think Ant-Man's gonna be like?
I don't know. It looks pretty terrible to me.
Yeah, but it's the same idea with Guardians. You take a lesser-known character and try and make it fly.
See, I was excited to see Ant-Man, and then Edgar Wright said, "Fuck you, Marvel," and I said, "Fuck you, Ant-Man."
Edgar Wright's Ant-Man would have been amazing.
Exactly, and that's why I'm just kind of like, I don't really care about Ant-Man anymore. If Edgar Wright doesn't want, I don't. He's like one of my favorite directors. So
Yeah.
And now he's got like nothing on the go, and it sucks because I can't wait to see his next film. Whatever. Number 3, Ben. This is top 3.
My number 3 is Snowpiercer. It came out early in the year.
And it went straight to on demand, and
Yeah.
that's how I watched it. And
The director of The Host, I believe, which is another one of my favorite movies,
it's a good one.
did Snowpiercer. Chris Evans was really good in this film. Kind of like
He's a versatile actor now.
well now that he's had more movies to be in.
Well, he's
Before all
Captain
he-
America now.
Before all he was in was Marvel movies.
Yeah.
Fantastic Four, Fantastic Four 2, Captain
They're-
America.
Oh, that trailer for Fantastic Four remake looks so terrible. My number 3 is Boyhood, and I'm so surprised this didn't make your list. This one just kind of hit home a lot harder for me. It reminded me a lot of parts in my life growing up, so I really related with the kid. I don't know, it was just the like greatest nutshell depiction of like life in one movie.
It really does encapsulate like a boy's life in 12 years, and I get that's what he was trying to do. To me, it was just anticlimactic. It was way too long. I kept thinking something was going to happen, but nothing happened. And I guess looking back now, that is what life is usually like.
It could also be the fact that I became a dad this year or last year as well, that I appreciate parenthood and seeing that and I was, when I watched it, only a dad for like 3 to 4 months at the time or something. So I still have no clue anything, and I was absorbing that movie on a completely different level than just watching the movie. I was like just seeing and reflecting, and there was a lot.
Changes perspective.
There was a big perspective difference.
And you see that in the movie too, because it starts out with him as a kid, doesn't necessarily get his dad, but as soon as there's that flip, he kind of becomes his dad in a way. He's young and rebellious, and his dad's kind of looking at him, being like, "Well, I remember when I was like you."
That's what I really overly enjoyed about this movie. It made me feel a lot of things, and it was really fucking well done. So
It didn't have to be 12 years.
it could have been 10, and it's the same.
Could have been 1 year.
Nah.
I know. I'm just being skeptical. My number 2 is Nightcrawler, because I liked it a lot.
I like how it ends.
I love
It's morbid.
I love the filming techniques in this movie. I like all the handheld stuff, and I'm not necessarily a fan of found footage movies, and when everything is handheld or on a camcorder, because I think they're too overly done now, and you can't really
Like the
get
Almanac Project or
yeah,
Project Almanac.
and you can't really get too much of a decent plot out of those.
But that
movies
was
'cause
actually
you're
pretty well done.
because you're so reliant on these camcorder shots, right? To move the story.
I like the third wall, yeah.
Yeah, but I like the third wall and how he uses that quite a lot, and it kind of becomes his eye, his vision, and Jake Gyllenhaal should have been nominated for an Oscar because he was amazing in this movie.
My number 1 and 2 are the ones that I want to watch over and over and over again. Number 2 being Birdman for me, and I already looked at when these come out for me to buy, and this is next week. So I'm buying this next week and watching it again. This movie was just...
Good.
It put... what's his name, the director, on the map, who's in Calgary right now, by the way, like filming his next movie with Leonardo DiCaprio in the mountains.
Didn't he do shit, what did he do? I feel like an idiot because I can't remember the movie he did before this.
But it's unreal. The whole one-shot thing could go terribly wrong, but with the new technology, I watched it behind the scenes and how it was done. Just goes to show this movie is a must-see, because it is it went under the radar a little bit at the beginning when it first came out. As soon as it started getting all the buzz for being nominated here and there, like everyone's seeing it now, and for good reason, see it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I totally agree. And I like the weirdness of it. I like the weird satire. I love movies that you can't really tell the difference between what's real and what's not real. Number one, we have
a winner.
a winner.
Because it's the only one on our lists that are the same, and it's our number one. So obviously, hands down, number one movie of 2014 is Whiplash.
Go see this movie.
I went and saw it in theaters. I got screener passes for it.
Yeah.
Went and saw it with Jonas Boyer. And he's like, we were walking out. He's like, "Did you like it?" I was like, "Yeah." It was unbelievable. I don't think he really liked it. I was just like, I want to go and play jazz again. And like, I'm a drummer, obviously, so it's a little biased on my opinion. But
you don't even have to be a drummer or a musician to love it because it's so fast-paced.
J.K. Simmons is
J.K. Simmons is unreal. And to me, although it is a movie very much about, it's another simple movie, and I love simple movies where you just have mainly two characters going at it the entire time, you know? And this movie is just about him against J.K. Simmons, the entire movie.
Yeah.
Him trying to prove his dad wrong and trying to be something, and then like J.K. Simmons comes in and is just like, "You're nothing," you know?
Shit's all over his face, his life, his drums.
And at times it seems like it's like a thriller. At times it seems it's like, you know, a suspenseful, like what's going to happen next. And a movie that could easily have written itself into a corner so many times, it's able to get out of it. And it's like, now what's going to happen?
This is like a writer-director that has done like Whiplash, a short for Whiplash. Like this has now been adapted into a full length. And this is his first time directing. And he just nails it. And he's going to be A-list freaking director for the rest of his career now. Like, kudos. Unbelievable.
I loved it. Yeah. The score, everything about it. And it's so fast-paced, and it's over before you know it. And really, isn't that kind of like what jazz music is? Right?
Yeah. It's chaotic, in your face, and then it's over. Mentions without any reasoning, really. My mentions are Edge of Tomorrow, because very underrated movie. It should have made my list, but there's too many others. And Grand Budapest.
Oh, yeah, Grand Budapest.
I thought that was on your list.
It was, but it got bumped.
Those are my mentions.
I liked Skeleton Twins. I thought that was a really good movie with Kristen Wiig and Bill Hader. Storyline's a little iffy, but they're really good in it. Filmage, the Descendants documentary, was really good. And The Drop with James Gandolfini.
That got a lot of buzz. Another one I wanted to put on mentions was Life Itself.
Oh yeah, Roger Ebert.
Yeah, that was a really good documentary as well. And there's two movies, top and bottom of our lists are the exact same. We concur. The Amazing Spider-Man 2 is the worst movie of the year. Don't bother seeing it if you have not, because it is terrible. Worst story I've ever seen.
I'll tell you what happens. Gwen Stacy dies, and the Rhino gets written out of the movie.
And Electro's mad at Spider-Man for not remembering his name.
And Electro sucks.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Well,
Same with Green Goblin.
that's going to do it
Yeah.
for episode 125. Hope you enjoyed it.
125?
That's 125 episodes. We've been doing this for a long time. Off and on, more off than on now. But we might be back very soon with a special guest and a yellow person.
A banana?
Yeah. Well, we'll see you next time.
Okay, see you next time.